We designed the whole German program, Frau Emery and Herr Griffin and I. We designed it to be useful so that it's not just, oh, I'm just learning all this stuff, what am I going to do with it? But try to replicate as many real-life situations as possible. Trying to give you, real-world things. Okay, if I go to Germany, what would happen? This would be something I would experience. Oh, how do I get onto a train? Oh, how do I order in a restaurant? How do I buy bread in a cafe? Things like that. So we just try to do things that are realistic, that are helpful, trying to get them prepared. Not only just for, class activities in college, obviously, but let's be honest, how many people are going to go out and be a German teacher? Only crazy people like Herr Griffin, right?
I love that we do a lot of group projects together because it lets everyone build relationships with other people in the class, and it helps you build your language because you're not relying just on Frau. You're kind of communicating with other people in the class and building your language by yourself.
I think German is going to be a very valuable class for students to take and a very valuable skill for students to have in the future. Because there's a very close connection between engineering and science and health-related fields and the German language. There's a huge business relationship between the American and German economies, and it's one that's not going to go away.
I'm going into mechanical engineering so that I could work at BMW, I could work for any other autos company that could have a German sector that I could write prints for or do something for pretty much anything to do with German.
It's a safe place. You don't have to worry about, oh, they're going to make fun of me, or, oh, I'm going to be looked at weird. You just do it, and then it gets so easy that you just get up in front and it's like, oh, no big deal. After a while, you're just talking in front of people in college classes, and it really does enhance your presentational abilities, too.
German is a class that you usually start taking in 8th grade. And you use that because you know these people for 5 years if you're taking it throughout your entire high school career. And so it kind of just becomes second nature to just relax yourself in that class because you know everybody. You guys are really capable of just goofing off and having fun together while still being able to get your work done and learning a new language, which is something that will come handy for any aspect of your life.
One of the highlights of teaching a class like German is that it's not just, oh, we go in and we do these problems and then you take a test, but there's so many different ways that you can evaluate a student's abilities because there are so many different things. And kids have different strengths, so you try and play to those strengths. Like some kids are very good at speaking, so they really do well and you make sure those opportunities are there. And some kids excel in the writing, so you want to make sure that they have this ample opportunity to express themselves creatively in that.
I had the pleasure of graduating from Romeo High School, so I'm a product of the German program here. And Frau Page was, my favorite teacher, and she inspired me to become a German teacher. And she is the reason I'm here, because I had such a fun time in her class. I thought, that's something I want to do and something I want to create for kids and students in the future.
But it's just fun to be able to do different projects. In German too, for example, we have our cheese day, Käsetag, where you come in and we try different kinds of cheeses that normally people don't eat. They don't have really cheddar over there and stuff, and so we have all these different things, and just to see the experience, oh my gosh, this is really cool. This is this cheese is delicious. I'm gonna go have my mom go get this. And then AP German, is like the pinnacle of it all. It's like, okay, how many cool things can we do now? And it's not even so much, hey, let's learn some grammar or but let's delve into real deeper topics and, how does it play into the world around us and how can we round ourselves out a little bit better?
I think Frau is an amazing teacher. She takes the class and kind of makes it fun, but it's not so like a way that it's like a blow-off class. It's like you want to go there, but you want to go to learn from her.
So if you're thinking about going into business, then definitely take German.
I actually feel as if I could go to Germany right now and be okay. I'd be extremely touristy, but I'd understand how to do the majority of necessary things.
We do a lot of speaking projects where you get in front of the class and speak about a topic you're interested in, obviously in German, and usually it relates to the chapter you're on. So recently we did something on the Holocaust, and you talk about a topic of various topics in the Holocaust that you're interested in. Like I did a topic about what Hitler would have done if he had won World War II. So that interested me, and I know other kids did things that interested them.
Is what they have in Deutschland.
Hey, Frau,
But yeah.
I said cucumber water's Japanese. Is that okay?
Sure, warum nicht? But now here's the thing, cucumber water would actually be the whole word. You'd still need an adjective to describe the cucumber water.
Oh, I put
What is it?
salty.
Oh, that sounds nasty. Okay, so Wasser is a Das word. So.
And then, of course, one of the best parts of being in German class is going on the Germany trip.
There's all these just beautiful statues and gardens and things that have random statues, and a lot of great photo opportunities. And then there's a lot with people in them, so you start kind of mimicking the poses, because some of them are so funny, because they're so old, they just catch you off guard, and you think, who would make a statue like this? And so we started posing like statues that we would see and try to mimic them. And eventually we kind of came up, it was a little competition, I think, to see who could recreate the best or funniest statue pose. So the summer, when I took students on the trip, the trend continued.
No, but I was given directions by a slightly preoccupied German man in a lederhosen who didn't exactly give me the right directions.
My favorite thing about the German trip was going to all the places we've spent 4 years learning about with all of my friends, and actually like being there and being able to see it